Oh my god, no. Okay.
Hi, my name is Bam Bam Bam!
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Lexie. I know, long time no see. I keep looking at myself in the mirror right here. So, no explanation, but I'm back. That's all that matters, right? But today I'm doing a very different video. Never really talked about this or something like this before. But today I'm doing my meeting Jacob Whitesides experiences because if you know me, Jacob Whitesides is one of my favorite people in the entire world. One of my favorite artists, and I've met him a multiple of 3 times. But that doesn't mean I can't tell my experiences, right? So I'm actually going to tell all 3, which is very, like, crazy because most people just tell, like, the... I don't really know if I should say this or not, but, don't think I'm something because I've met him 3 times because I deserved it just as much as anyone else. I mean, everyone in my town who met him has also met him, like, 3 times. I always see the same people at the same meet and greet, so... nothing new, I'm not the only one. So yeah, let's get started. So the first time I met Jacob was December 7th, 2014. And this was the very first time, and I was only into him for a while, probably like half a year. But I can still meet him. So this was at the House of Blues, and it was on his own tour at the time. So I made a friend like the day before on Twitter, and we met up and we met him together. So they came and gave you like wristbands for like how many pictures you were getting and if you were actually like, you know, supposed to be at the meet and greet. And so my mom was standing in line with me because it was like my first really like actual official concert where it was just different. I never actually went to a concert by myself yet. So my mom waited in line with me. Ended up the guy thinking that my mom was going in with me, so he gave me like 2 wristbands, and I was like, oh my god, I get 2 pictures, like, ah! And I was freaking out about it for some reason. And so the time came when we finally got inside, and I was freaking out. I could see his head and I could see like his backdrop. So much adrenaline was just like in me, and I was just like, ah, oh my god, Jacob, what? The time came and I was standing there. It was my turn, and I was just like standing there, you know, like waiting for him because he's talking to his photographer. And here is the video. So basically what he said was, he's like, hi, sweetheart, and I was like, hi, like, ah. He was like, have I met you before? And I was like, no. And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, like, I'm sure. And he was like, do you tweet me a lot? And I was like, you got it, like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, you know, so. And so we took our picture, and me being a dummy, I knew I got 2 pictures, but I didn't know how to, like, say it because I was so, like, overwhelmed. So his mom was like, no, she has 2 pictures. So like I like ran back, and he was like, here. And then we took it, and he was like, bye something, I forgot what he called me, and I was like, bye, thank you. And after that I was just bawling, like I was crying, and I was shaking like so hard, like I was shaking very crazily. The second time I met Jacob was March 5th, 2015, and this was on his tour with Fifth Harmony. We got the meet and greet started at like 2, so we got there like right at 2, so we were one of like the last kind of people, and it was with my same friend. Her name is Julia, and we always go see Jacob together, like no matter what. It was my turn, and like I could see his backdrop again, but instead of like, you know, walking like to his backdrop, he like came to you like in line and was like hugging you. And so we hugged for a good ass time, let me just tell you, like a good amount of time. I could literally smell like every inch of this boy's cologne in my face, and I never wanted to let go. Like, it was such a good scent. Like, I love boys who smell good. Like, it kind of scares me sometimes. They smell so defined. And then he like walked me over to the thing, and while we were walking, he was like, I like your glasses. And I never said anything. I never said thank you. I thought about it. Like, I heard him, but I didn't say anything. Like, I completely blanked out. There was no like, what pose you want to do. He just like did his, and it turned out that a little bit later after that I found out that that was one of his favorite poses, so I felt like, awesome. So after that, he was like, thank you, baby. And I was like, I love you. And he's like, I love you too, baby. And I will always listen to that in my head like the best way ever. And I will play it in the video, and I'll play it as loud as I can for you guys to hear. Just listen kind of closely. Here you go.
He said you don't want to get kicked out.
I need a t-shirt. No. I need a t-shirt. You need a t-shirt? No. It's Jared's. No. Yes. Show me your shirt. I need a t-shirt. It's J Rush. No, because I posed and then yesterday he DM'd me and told me he wasn't there.
So that was great. The third and last time I met him was August 4th, 2015. This was on his R5. So this one was more entertaining to listen to because I did something very different. Me and Julia were there again, and you could hear R5 sound checking, by the way. Oh my god, I was crying. Like, that's Austin from Austin. So his backdrop was there, and this time he had a different bodyguard. His name's Julian. And so his bodyguard had a little bit of different rules where we could not record ourselves. Like, we were not allowed to record ourselves. So it was my turn, and the curtain thingy was like here, and I like walked like around it, and he was like right there. Like, instead of like hugging him like this, like a freaking dinosaur, I just like stood on the tip of my toes and hugged him like that on his neck. So much better like that because he got like taller, and I guess I like shrugged because he just kept getting taller. And so I was like, hi. He was like, hey baby, like, how are you? Like, oh, he asked me that in the last one too. He's like, how have you been? Like he knew me or something. How are you? I like your glasses. And I was like, thanks. Like, thanks. Like, I love it. I love when he mentions them. And so I was like, thank you. And so I was like, can we hold hands and whip? And Jacob, I completely like forgot about this. Jacob says, I cannot whip. Like I can't. Like, he was just like saying like, I suck at it. Like, I can't whip. Like, he doesn't want to make a fool of himself. And he's like, but I can hold your hand and you can whip. And I was like, oh. So I was like, and I'm like whipping and like thinking like this is the dumbest picture of my entire life. But I feel a hand touch my face, and oh boy, who do you think it is? And it's pretty cute. I'm sitting there just like with my eyes closed because I looked retarded going like this. So, and here's the picture. Yeah, still regret it. I feel embarrassed. So next time I see him, I'm gonna be like, yeah, like, I tried to whip and you didn't, and I'm sorry about that. So that was the end of that. All the Jacob concerts were amazing. I love Jacob Whitesides. If you ever get the chance, please listen to his music because I know you'll fall in love with him. He is the sweetest human being in the entire world. And yeah, that's when I met Jacob Whitesides. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I like telling stories, and I watch a lot of storytime videos, and I really want to try like making story times. I don't know if I have interesting enough stories, but I think I might just do it. So let me know if you ever want to hear some stories, and I will see you guys next time. I have a bunch of videos are in the making right now. So yeah, end your day with a smile, not only for me but for you. Bye.